Get ready with me for Bun's graduation. Bun never went to school, okay? So right after high school, he went straight into work just because he had to. He worked at a window factory for 14 years. And remember, me and Bun have been together for 18 years. I went to college, I finished school. He actually put his dreams on hold for mine to come true. Back then, we couldn't afford to both be in school because it was expensive and we had bills to pay. So I went to school and he worked. And at the time, my dream was to become a police officer. So I went to police school and then law school. So the plan was always for me to finish what I was doing and work until it was his time. And as you can tell, that's not what happened. I ended up telling him I wanted to become a beauty influencer. And I didn't make money for 14 years. So he had to work for 14 years. And remember, this whole time, his dream has been put on hold because I was making mine come true. And he's always been so supportive. 2 years ago, our life changed and this beauty blogger dream finally turned into a reality. So he finally quit his job at the window factory and he decided to go back to school and live out his dream. Oh my God, not me gonna cry. And the reality of it is he could have been a stay-at-home social media boyfriend, but he wanted to work on his dreams because he wanted something of his own. But he didn't know what he wanted to go to school for. So I said to him, dream the biggest dream you can. Whatever you want, do it. Do something you're gonna be really happy in. Because I wake up every day and I love makeup and I love doing this. I wanted him to feel the same. The one thing Bun loves more than me and his mother is sports. So he ends up enrolling into a sports management program. He's nervous because he's going back to school with people who are 20. He's literally 30. And I say to him, babe, don't worry about it. All you have to do is get 60% and then you'll get the diploma. And for months, I see him working on essays late at night, group assignments, and I don't say anything. I'm just being supportive. That's his dream, right? He finishes semester 1. The grades come in. I'm expecting 60%. I'm happy with 60%. He brings me home honor roll and dean's list. Literally unreal. I'm freaking out. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of him. But then I realized this was his dream. He has to go all in. And looking back at it, this was the dream he always had. He had to sacrifice a lot. Like, he stopped going out. He stopped hanging out with friends. He put his head down and worked. And I'm really proud of him. Something I love about Bun is at the very beginning of all of this, he always dreamed of finishing school so that he could set a good example for his siblings. I just think it's so special that he worked on his own dreams, even though we already have our dream life together. Like, that is admirable. That's the father of my babies. That is my husband. And as much as this all sounds like a fairy tale, the last 2 years was really hard. I've been working on my dreams. I've been traveling like crazy. He's been working on his dreams. It was really tough. So when he walks that graduation stage, it's gonna be like 30 seconds, but it means so much more than that. And the reason I'm getting ready is I wanna look good in this photo. My future kids are gonna see this photo, like their dad is probably gonna say, I went to school, I finished, doesn't matter how old you are. So I wanna be able to look good in that photo always. I just know Bun is gonna be lecturing my kids to go to school because he did. So this photo's important, okay? Right here is the finished look. Sickening, I'm gonna look great in those photos. I literally need to get dressed right now. But at the end of the day, follow your dreams. You are responsible for making your dreams come true. And if you're like me, if you're like Bun, it might take forever. It might take a lot of work, but it's worth it because it's your dream. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to go back to school, and it's always worth it. I can't wait to flex our college diplomas to my kid. And I have to say, our parents weren't fortunate enough to finish school, but me and Bun did. So I can't wait to flex this on my kid and lecture them about the importance of going to school. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, bye.